The showcase of the best players in the NFL is coming up as we celebrate the latest edition of the Pro Bowl. The stars of the AFC and NFC are ready to shine. Next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, it's the penultimate game of the NFL calendar, AFC versus NFC in the NFL Pro Bowl game between our visitors. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, it's the Pro Bowl. You never really know what to expect, so I guess I'll ask you, what do you expect?
Well, in recent years, it has turned into an absolute offensive explosion, hasn't it? Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage.
Time to see if the game plan this offense has put together will be successful or not as they take over here early in this first quarter of play. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yard is?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the AFC for their opening drive. The defense now in a little bit of a pickle. We drop you in inside the red zone. 2nd and 8. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Sterling Shepard from 19 yards away. And the NFC just an extra point away from tying up this game. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cameron Jordan able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and losing yardage. And ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
27 yards there, a first down.
I like the boldness of that play call from the offensive coordinator because he wasn't daunted even by the double coverage he expected to draw to the tight end. The result, a huge gain and a major shout of confidence for everyone on the offense.
Prescott on first down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. He's got Cooper Kupp on the slant. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the red zone now, Prescott. And that's complete to Shepard. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll run with Sanders, and he will carry this one in. Touchdown, NFC. Miles Sanders, as the first half is winding down, and the NFC has broken the tie. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting.
Second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. On second down, Jacobs. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Here's Allen to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Allen. And he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. Allen now looks to throw. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the AFC is an extra point away from tying this game up.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this.
We drop you back in. Ball game tied. The defense with their backs against the wall. The football already in plus territory. Can they find a way to get the stop? He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. So the AFC with the football as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. To the air, Allen. And that is incomplete.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on 4th down because you can try the long field goal, you can go for it, or you can punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
Here now the NFC. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 46 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And that to the 30. It'll be second down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Going up top for Cup. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. That'll be caught. It's Cup. The 20. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and not have to live with that for the rest of the year.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Allen. Steps away to, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now Allen. He gets this complete to Diggs, and he's going to get some of that yardage back. Still doesn't have a first down, but he does get out of bounds to stop the clock. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Allen. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. The football. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.